What's going on, everybody? This is Will, and another episode in the barbecue life of Fire and Steel Barbecue. Thanks for watching. So today, I cooked sausage for the first time. Not only cooked it, I made it. I used trim from all of my spare ribs, my briskets. Went and got a little bit from HEB to, even out the weight. Went with 12 pounds, which was a half batch. If you're looking at PSC seasonings, they base everything off 25 pounds that I bought anyway. This is my first attempt at making sausage. I've got a new grinder, a new stuffer, the whole shebang. And let me tell you, I've watched a lot of videos making sausage, and people say it looks like it's pretty magic. It just goes. Well, it is a little bit of an involved process. I'll say from, opening the meat to grinding it to seasoning it to all that kind of stuff, by the time it was stuffed, was probably about 3 hours. So it's a little bit involved. It's not like just grabbing a brisket, trimming them, seasoning them, and throwing them on. There's different steps. You've got to get the meat, you've got to cut it, you got to cool it, you got to grind it, you got to grind it again, you got to mix in the seasonings and all that kind of stuff. Then you got to figure out casings and all that kind of stuff. None of it's difficult, but just put a little bit of time away. I did it by myself. I had my wife help turn the stuffer on the last probably quarter of it, but this was a total disaster. I couldn't even keep my pit cool enough. That thing, it's probably at about 200 right now. I wanted to go about 150. That's what people say. That pit just doesn't want to stay below 200. So I'm gonna have to figure out a few things. I learned a lot of lessons during this. Should be a pretty funny video. I'm not going to be able to preserve any of this stuff just because the pit got too hot. So it's just going to cook straight through. And enjoy. All right, let's do this. I have got trimmings and more trimmings. Got a beef chuck roast, 2 pounds. 4 pounds of Boston butt. Let's get this chopped up. And there we have 12 pounds of beef trim, pork, and pork trim. So let's get this cleaned up and we'll get things set up. And here we go. This is a 1.5 horse meat maker. I've got this chilled, then I took it out and washed it just to make sure everything's clean. The washer on here. See, it goes all right through the spindle, blades. Looks like they go this way. Nice fit there. Then I'm going to use the thicker die. I don't know what size this is. There's a little notch right here. Get it lined up. Doesn't feel like everything's quite snug in there quite yet. Put the housing on. And, here we go. I've got 12 pounds of beef, 4 pounds of pork, 4 pounds of trimmings. So let's get this chopped up. And here we go. And here we go. Here we go. And 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 here Sounds pretty good. Let's go. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Well, that was fun. Had the blade on backwards. That's much better. Okay, so for the seasoning, I got this from PS Seasoning. It's a Mexican cheddar wurst. So this is for 0.74 pounds here, and it's for 25 pounds of meat. I've got half of that. So what I'm going to do here is split it in half. This is a cure. This is a maple cure, so we're going to use half of that as well. All right, so let's open this sandwich. See how close we got. Okay, so we're going to save this for next time. And now for the maple cure. Good. And we'll use this. This will go in the back for next time. You know, one thing this PS Seasoning doesn't say is if it's got binder in there. I don't see any. So it looks like we've got spices and cure, but we don't have any binder. So I've got some carrot binder. This is 1.5 ounces for 25 pounds of sausage. So I need 0.75 ounce. 7. All right, so we're pretty damn close right there. Okay. Okay, 0.75. And put this in a bag and we'll mix this up together. Told you guys this is going to be a total disaster. All right, let's get our spices in there. Get it here in there. And get our binder in there. I'm not going to mix this up real well quite yet. Just get it kind of going. I'm going to run it through the grinder one more time. Get a little bit finer in there. All right. All right, let's get this going. So the second grind is going to give it a little bit better texture. Should help mix everything up. I don't know, that's what the internet says, but you can see that's coming out a lot nicer. Before it was nice and chunky. Now it's just coming out nice, smooth. go, we got ice. All right, nice and cold now. Now one more thing I want to add, actually two more. I've got some high temp cheese, so let me get that going real quick. All right, I got the cheese in there. Got me a Yingling Lager. Pour that guy in there too for water, for liquid component. And I'm gonna mush this up, I'll be back. I've got this all mixed up. Got the cheese in there. You can see the consistencies where I'll show you. I made a patty, tastes pretty good. I've got a cookie sheet here with some ice on it. And we're just gonna fill this sausage stuffer up and hope for the best. I mean, what could go wrong? We made it this far. I think we put that on first, I'm not sure. Guess it's gonna come out there if we don't. All right, so the only thing people really say is make sure there's no air pockets in here. So let's see if we can stuff this biscuit nice and tight. And you can see this stuff is real. All right, so let's just push it down as we go. Gotta say, the smell isn't the greatest. You got a bunch of raw meat and beer. You know, I like the smell of beer when I'm drinking it. I don't like the smell of beer when you spill it on your shirt. This is more of a spill it on your shirt. I don't think I'm quite gonna get all this in there. This is, I guess, a 10-pound stuffer. I don't know. So close. It's a 12-pound stuffer. All right. Let's get this bad boy on here. All right. So I have not tightened this down. So if this falls off, don't laugh. It's coming over. I did it over stuffy. You can see we're getting right here. So we want to go till the end. There's a little bit in there. And I guess this is what happens when you overstuff your stuffer. Kind of comes out the top. That's okay. All right, so now casing. So this is just hog casing I get from HEB. I don't know if it's good or bad or ugly or whatever. So I guess you grab one of these, find the end, kind of figure out how to open it somehow. I wonder if I shouldn't have a glove on that. Pretty close. Man, it's not as easy as people make it out to be. So I let this sit for about a half hour. Man, it's like right there. Okay, I think I got it. I got it, guys. All right, got some water in there. Got some water in there. Let's pull this biscuit out. Oh my goodness, it all came together. No, don't do that. All right, we got one on there. Let's do this. Uh-oh, we're sneaking out. Okay, so I got some water in here. Just kind of Kind of do. It looks like this is the first time somebody's ever done something. It's because it is. All right. So the water really helps just kind of all right, so we're at the end. So let's tie a nice little knot here. Loop. All right. So I see people go like this, so it's easier to get off. You're supposed to make some kind of perverted joke. And we're off. All right. This isn't working. Okay, total clusterfuck. Round 2. All right, so let's lighten this up. Go over here, snip this. We're just gonna start over. So this butcher paper was really slick, going all over. So I'm just gonna leave the butcher paper there, kind of, but I'm gonna move the stuffer onto this. This is a silicone map. It's real grippy. It's one of the high temp ones you can put in your grill. Okay, let's try this again. Let's put a little knot in it. Cool. Tight. Oops, wrong way. Not getting good leverage. Wish. The sausage is looking pretty good. I can't work this sumbitch one-handed all that great. Kind of wants to bend sometimes. If you keep it going straight, it's a lot easier. Alright, so take the pressure off right here. I'm actually going to take a little bit more out. Let's see if we can, that's enough to make a knot with. Not really, take a little bit more out. Ah, you bastard. What a disaster. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Good. So that's the first sausage. It actually looks okay. Alright, let's do it again. That was fun. Now, how the get the whole thing out of here. Okay. So now, how in the hell do you get this stupid thing open? You know, when you're trying to get some vegetables and they got those little bags and you can't get those son of bitches open? Same thing. This is even worse. How the hell did you get that? There we go. Did you get it? Got it. Got it. All right. Boom. More water. A little bit of water in there. All right, a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, let's get this son of a bitch on. All right, perverted joke. Still doesn't want to go, but he's going anyway. I'm actually kind of impressed. That first sausage looks alright. So this water helps you kind of, it lubricates it a little bit, and it kind of helps straighten it out. Oh god, what a clusterfuck. I forgot I gotta do this again. Alright. Because I got it on the wrong side. Let's change sides. See if that's easier. Alright. Round two. Oh, come on, you pig. Looks like there's no leverage. Oops. Keeps moving. Keeps moving. Ah, you bastard. This one's not quite as pretty as the first. I'm not gonna lie. It'll do. Alright. God, what a clusterfuck. Gotta admit, it is getting a little bit easier. That first one was not fun. Alright, let me finish this. I'll be back. And here we are. All cased up. Made it into links. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit of a clusterfuck. Not easy to do that by yourself when the stepper is just sliding around and stuff, but I got my wife out here to help with the last couple casings. Those casings are hilarious. It's like a miniature condom. But anyway, got it done. I'm gonna let these sit for a little while. Man, that stuffing is a lot of dishes, man. The grinder wasn't too bad. You know, you just take the head off, rinse it out, wash the head. This grinder's got sausage fucking everywhere. But okay, I'm gonna go clean up a little bit, and I'll be back in a few. All right, these have been in the fridge overnight, just kind of getting there. All right, got a couple air pockets and stuff. This is my first time going around, so let's just clean these guys up. All right, what you're looking for is consistency. I didn't really measure these, and I'm not worried about being consistent. To be honest with you, I'm just worried about getting out the door. Just, you know, go through the process one time. You know, we'll, you know, now I know what to expect a little bit more. Yeah, we'll just get a little bit better each time. Let's get these on and cold smoke these bad guys. Good guys. Guys. Whatever. We'll get them on there. Alright, getting the cold smoke ready. Got myself a little bigger can there, chimney. Got the fire cups we made last week. Get this thing going. Alright, let's get the sausages ready. And here we go. Got a large chimney full of B&B lump, one piece mesquite, one piece of oak, all along the offset. Let's go. See you in a few hours. A little over an hour in. The pit got a little bit hotter than I wanted it to. These guys are looking pretty good over here. You can tell the ones over by the firebox got a little crispy. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna move some stuff around, see if I can get this a little bit lower over here. And it is impossible to keep this pit at 150. I'm trying over here. Wanted to go a little bit lower and do a few hours, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case. Probably 2 hours. These guys are toast. A couple of these are a little overdone right there, but I think they're salvageable. These were from over by the firebox. The rest of them look like they're doing pretty good. Okay. Here we go for the reveal. The dogs are real excited. This is a little spicy, so I'm not going to give them any. Anyway, the sausage is cooked all the way through. It's a little crispy on this side. Could not get the pit cool enough, as I said before, but anyway, let's open it up and see what it looks like. All right, let's go on this side. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. You can see the cheese melted a little bit, made some holes there, so that's not good. The actual texture looks okay. Nice and juicy. Beery, brody. Not the prettiest in the world, but I'll take it. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? First attempt. It is what it is. The good news is that's the worst sausage I'll ever make. I hope. Like I said, none of it's really difficult. You just have to plan it out a little bit. That's not something I did. So enjoy my first sausage video and take care. Stay safe, drive friendly, and we'll see you next time.